Good morning students. In this presentation I shall be explaining you about the topic how to modify and delete the table data, how to rename a table in MySQL, and also how to remove a table in MySQL. So this was the command that I have typed to create this table device. Initially the table will hold no records, that is, this table will be entirely blank. It will only show these four columns, which are DID, DNAME, DCost and DProfit. But just as I had inserted this record into this table, I can see this first record getting displayed exactly like this. Now if I try to add another record pertaining to the device pen drive, I can see this second record getting displayed exactly after the first record. And then again, if I wish to insert this particular record pertaining to the device webcam, I can see the record pertaining to the device webcam getting displayed just after the first two records. As a result, my table device now consists of three different records. This is the first record, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Now in this slide, I am going to show you how to modify the table data. As of now, our table device consists of these three records. Now let's say I want to update this particular record pertaining to the device pen drive such that its DCost value, which is 700, should change into 900 like this. So for that reason, I have to make use of the update command along with the where clause. With the help of this where clause, as I am setting the value pen drive to the device name or DNAME, so I am going to filter this particular record from here, because this is the only record where the device name or the DNAME is pen drive. So the record containing the device name as pen drive has been filtered, and for this record I am going to change its DCost value from 700 into 900 like this. So you have to start typing the command as update, then specify the name of the table, which is device. This is going to update this particular table device, and then I am going to set the DCost value to 900, for which the DNAME is equal to pen drive. So this particular record gets filtered because it is this record where the DNAME value is pen drive, and its DCost value is going to change from 700 into 900 like this. And that is done with the help of these two lines, that is set DCost equal to 900 where DNAME equal to pen drive. So to sum it up, I have tried to update our table name device, that is this particular table, in such a way that I have to set the DCost value to 900, for which the DNAME value is pen drive. Now if you look at our table device, this is the only record to be filtered because it is this record, okay, for which the DNAME is pen drive. Okay, the DNAME is pen drive, and I have set the DCost value to 900. Okay, previously the DCost value for the device pen drive was 700, and after executing this statement, DCost equal to 900, you get to see the new value associated with the device pen drive as 900.00 for the DCost column. Now in this slide I am going to show you how to update all the records in a table. In the previous slide I had shown you how to update a specific record, okay, of a table. In this table I had tried to update the record pertaining to the device pen drive such that its DCost value 700 changes to 900. For that I had typed this SQL statement update the table device set DCost equal to 900 where DNAME equal to pen drive. ending with a semicolon. So if you look in this SQL statement, I have made use of the where clause just to filter the specific record pertaining to the device pen drive out of all these 3 records. This is because our purpose is to update only the specific record pertaining to the device pen drive, and it is for this device pen drive whose dcost value I am going to change from 700 into 900. Okay, this is what is being asked in this SQL statement, update device, and I'm going to set the dcost value to 900 only for the device name pen drive. So with the help of this SQL statement, I am trying to update a specific record, okay, and for that I have to filter that specific record with the help of this where clause. Okay, so remember, if you have to filter a specific record so that you have to update only that particular record, you have to make use of this where clause. The where clause is used for filtering a record. But if you do not wish to filter a particular record or a specific record, instead you wish to update all the records in a table, then avoid using the where clause. Now say for example, if I wish to update all these 3 records pertaining to the device speaker, pen drive and webcam belonging to the table device such that its dcost value changes into 100, I have to write the SQL statement exactly like this. Update the table device and then set the dprofit value as 100. Okay, sorry, just a minute. Actually, I was referring to this dcost column whose values I did mention to change it into 100. But it shouldn't be this dcost column. Instead, it should be this dprofit column, the values of which I have to set it to 100. Now if you look over here, I am trying to update all these records such that its dprofit values changes into 100 as in here. So what I am doing now is that I am trying to update all the records such that the dprofit value changes into 100, and for this I have to avoid using the where clause. So simply write the SQL statement like this: update the table device and set the dprofit value equal to 100. So update device, set dprofit equal to 100, and if it ends with a semicolon, I get to see the dprofit values associated with the device's speaker, pen drive and webcam changing into 100 like this. Now in this slide I am going to show you how to limit the number of records to be updated. You have to make use of this limit command for that. Now look at this SQL statement. It says update device, set dcost equal to 500, limit to, ending with a semicolon. So this particular statement is going to update the table device, that is this particular table, in such a way that the dcost value has to change to 500, but only for the first 2 records. This is because the limit assigned here is 2. So the dcost value only for the first 2 records pertaining to the device speaker and pen drive shall be changed to 500 like this. Now notice the dcost value of the 3rd record. This has remained exactly the same, which is 1800.00. The previous value was also 1800.00. It has not changed to 500 because I am updating only the first 2 records, as the limit number is 2. So only these 2 dcost values gets updated into 500. Now in this particular slide I am going to explain you how to delete the table data. Say for example, if I wish to delete the entire record pertaining to this device pen drive, I have to write the delete statement like this: delete from the table device where the dname is equal to pen drive. This statement is going to delete the entire record from the table device where the device name or the dname is equal to pen drive. And on executing this statement, this particular record gets deleted from the table device. As a result, you don't get to see that record again in this table. The record pertaining to the device pen drive has been deleted, and that's why this table only shows the two records pertaining to the devices speaker and webcam. Please note that as I was filtering this particular record to delete it, that's the reason I have made use of this where clause, because only with the where clause I can filter a record in a table. In this slide, I am going to show you how to rename a table. If you look at this table, the name of this table is device. Now say for example, if I wish to rename this table from device into new underscore device like this, I have to make use of the rename table command. So you start like this, just write rename table, and then as I am going to rename this table device into new underscore device like this, so I have to write the SQL statement as rename table device to new underscore device and ending with a semicolon. This command is going to change our old table with the name device into new underscore device. So if you look at both these tables, the structures are exactly the same. The structure of the tables has not changed. What has changed is only the name of the table. So originally the table's name was device. Now it has changed into new underscore device. Now I am going to show you how to remove a table. When you no longer require a table, you can remove that table from the database. And that can be done with the help of this drop table statement. Say for example, if I wish to remove this table name device from our database, I have to write the command as drop table device ending with a semicolon. Okay, this command is going to remove the structure of the table device from our database, and once the table has been dropped or deleted from our database, it cannot be retrieved back again. Okay, so be careful before dropping a table, as once a table is dropped, it cannot be retrieved back. So just read this point. This point is very important. So if you store some confidential information inside your SQL table, you have to think twice, not once, because once you remove a table from your database, it cannot be retrieved back. And that's the end of this presentation.